Hello, and welcome to my video of Paradigm Busting, Archangel Michael versus Lucifer by Starwalker. A paradigm is a standard perspective, concept, or set of ideas, a way of looking at something. And civilizations have seen paradigms come and go, like the world being flat was an old paradigm, and that shifted. These videos are based upon my experiences and understandings. My intent is not to persuade anyone to believe in my perceptions, for it is up to you to decide if it has any meaning or relevance. We all have a right to our beliefs and ideas. My spiritual adventure. This story uncovered a paradigm-busting truth and spiritual lesson for me. Spirit asked me to go to England in 2016. I was asked to do earth healing at sacred sites. Part of my mission was to re-energize the Mary and Michael ley lines with new ascension energies. I intuitively felt that St. Michael's Mount would be a special part of this adventure. St. Michael's Mount is a small tidal island in Cornwall, UK. It has a castle at the top of the mount, and inside the castle is a chapel monastery. Legends from 495 AD say that seafarers were guided to safety by Archangel Michael. I anchored new ascension energies into the existing Michael and Mary ley lines. I then started exploring the beautiful castle and the chapel monastery. And inside the monastery, I was drawn to a statue of Archangel Michael and Lucifer on a wall. The statue radiated very powerful energy. The statue showed Archangel Michael holding a sword in his upright right hand. His left hand pointed downward toward a frightened Lucifer on the ground. Lucifer had one of his hands held upward in a protective gesture. I then saw and felt Archangel Michael appear right beside me. He asked me if I wanted to continue doing his spiritual work. Of course, I said yes. After that, I left the castle and continued to do the rest of my light work at other sacred sites in England, and then I went home to the United States. What is the special meaning of the statue? I really discovered this after I got back home and looked at the pictures that my camera took. For the statue shows Archangel Michael holding the sword along the blade below the handle. He holds the sword in a manner which reflects not intending to use the sword as a weapon. If battle was his intention, he would have held it by the handle, with the blade pointing upward, ready to strike in a downward motion. Archangel Michael's left hand is pointing downwards towards Lucifer, but his palm is facing up. This gesture represents offering Lucifer his hand in peace, offering to help him get up. Look at this statue for yourself. What does this gesture represent? You can see how the sword is held in a non-aggressive, non-threatening way. And look at his left hand, palm up. The same thing you would do when you're asking to give assistance to someone. And in this case, it was Lucifer. And my perception of this statue and what this represents. And interesting, I intuitively knew before I went to England that this place, for some unknown reason, was going to be very, very special to me. And, after even Archangel Michael appearing beside me and asking me to continue doing his work, there was something about that statue that radiated very powerful energy that I knew was something very special. And maybe the age-old religious paradigm of Archangel Michael harming Lucifer could be ready for a new paradigm spiritual lesson shift. For it looks like Archangel Michael is showing compassion for Lucifer. And it shows that he is offering his hand to Lucifer in a gesture of peace. Isn't religious belief supposed to be based upon compassion and love? Is it time for our world to embrace love, compassion, and peace for all? Sometimes a simple lesson or truth reminder is hiding in plain sight. I leave it for you to meditate or pray upon what this means to you and what this may mean for our world, our society, and our spiritual understanding of what divine love and compassion really mean. Please check out my other videos in this series of paradigm busting for a new reality. I thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing. And for more information on the spiritual classes and teachings I offer, you can go to my website at wellness-energetics.com. In love and light, this is Starwalker. Blessings.